Hey everyone, Shang from Team Robo Video Games, and this is game 2 of my semifinal set against Yoko in our recent VGC 11 Throwback tournament that was just held over the weekend on Saturday. So in game 1 we saw that I pretty much stuck to my game plan of using Bisharp to take out my opponent's primary Trick Room setter as soon as I could, and outpacing and outdamaging her team from there. And I was pretty confident that that strategy would pull through because I couldn't really see how her team could break Bisharp. She has the Earthquake on the Golurk and the Drain Punch on the Scrafty, but I do have Rage Powder with Volcarona, as well as the fact that my my Bisharp can hit the Golurk for super effective damage with Sucker Punch or Assurance if Trick Room isn't up. So because of how the last game went, I kind of guessed that she wouldn't be bringing the Whimsicott because I had the Volcarona, I had the Terrakion with Poison Jab. But I still thought that the 4 Pokemon I chose were the optimal. I really didn't want to bring Gothitelle into this matchup because of all the Ghost types that I can't trap anyway, as well as so many things that hit Gothitelle with super effective damage. Landora's Eye actually ended up being not very good in this format, and I really just didn't use him all day long. So yeah, so I went back with the same 4 Pokemon. I decided to lead with Bisharp and Volcarona again and bring in Conkeldurr and Terrakion at the back. So without further ado, let's get on with game 2. Going into this matchup, I knew I really had to play Bisharp more conservatively than I did in the first game. I really misplayed on turn 3, and I wasn't going to let it happen again. So she does go for the Musharna Golurk lead, and once again I'm really happy to see her Trick Roomer start out because I can just double target it with super effective Bug Buzz and Assurance to net me the KO. Of course, Musharna really especially bulky, being able to survive that Bug Buzz, but Assurance will pick up the KO and assure that Trick Room is not going to go up this match. Golurk does go for the Earthquake, not predicting the double target onto the Musharna, which actually gets the critical hit on Bisharp, but with my Focus Sash, I know I can survive any hit from turn 1. Focus Sash is a really clutch item throughout the entire tournament, allowing me to attack freely with Bisharp at full health. Scrafty comes in and intimidates both Pokemon on my side of the field, but of course Bisharp has that Defiant ability, which will put me back up to a +1 attack stat. Here Bisharp looks really threatening, and I expect it to be a target of attack, so I do protect to try to burn the Fake Out turn. But she actually does switch out the Golurk for the Chandelier, so possibly predicting the double protect on my end and trying to get in Chandelier for free. The Fake Out does go into the Bisharp, trying to punish any overprotecting, but that means I do get the free Bug Buzz off onto the Scrafty. I do get the critical hit, which does put Scrafty within Overheat range, which means that I can just go straight for the Overheat and pick up the KO next turn. I don't want to double target the Chandelier this turn with Bug Buzz Assurance like I did in the first game, because that would just mean I lose Bisharp to Scrafty's Drain Punch, which I really didn't want to do. Like I said, Bisharp is a very important Pokemon in sealing the Trick Room matchup. So I do get the Overheat off onto the Scrafty, and as I predicted, Trick Room does get set up by the Chandelier, and suddenly Conkeldurr is looking really threatening, underspeeding everything on the field under Trick Room. The Ice Punch does outspeed the Golurk and gets a super effective hit, and even freezes the Golurk, but of course Golurk has that Lomberry, so in the end, not much of an impact on the match. I knew that I would definitely go first with the Conkeldurr because in the previous game, my Conkeldurr undersped the Golurk outside of Trick Room. Conkeldurr actually gets doubled up here with the Shadow Punch and Heat Wave, correctly identifying that Conkeldurr is the biggest threat on the field here and trying to deal as much damage as possible. I do lose Volcarona to the critical hit, but I really don't mind because this means I do get to bring in Bisharp for free. Golurk protects here, but it doesn't really matter because I actually pinned down the Chandelier with Sucker Punch, and Sucker Punch does connect and net me the KO. And from here on out, it's once again a 3-on-1 situation with Sucker Punch and Ice Punch pinning down the Golurk within its own Trick Room. she actually does get a triple protect here, which is kind of cute. Trying to stall out her own trick room so that she can try to move first and catch me over predicting and not using the sucker punch. But I really have no other reason not to make that play, so I just continue using sucker punch and ice punch to seal me the match and wait for her either to attack or to not get that protect. So overall, a pretty straightforward set, 2-0. I don't think it's so much about the players as much as the matchup. Yoko's team just really couldn't break Bisharp without the Scrafty, so I always made it a priority to make sure that Scrafty was off the field before Bisharp came back on to take the game. I want to talk a bit about my finals matchup, which I'm sure many of you will proceed to watch next. I'm not particularly happy with the way I played in the finals. I misplayed quite a bit, and made that Rage Powder in front of Whimsicott misplay again, and basically getting out-predicted by Kit as well. Both times I predict that the Jellicent would switch and don't target it, and am severely punished by taking full health Water Spout. I'm disappointed not because I lost, but because I really wanted to. It was my first time on stream, and I really wanted to play a good match for the audience or for anyone who was watching at home. Hopefully I get the chance to play on stream again, and that I'll play better. But overall, this was a really fun tournament. I really enjoyed playing VGC 11 with the new rules and the new Pokemon being introduced in XY. Yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed these analyses, and hopefully in the future I can bring more content, do more analysis and more commentary work. Let me know what you guys think. Do comment down below, and that's it for today, guys. Thanks.